Hi, everybody. Mm, just sitting here. Sorry for not being online for a while, but about a month ago, my husband and I got COVID 19 and we were isolated. We had to isolate for 3 weeks. We were sick 3 weeks. Uh, the first week, I was sick and I didn't know I had COVID and I kept on going to work. And thankfully, nobody else got infected at work because I was sanitizing myself and using the mask in the office. Kevin got it from me 2 days after I got it. We were bedridden for 2 weeks straight, and we couldn't eat, couldn't stand the smell of food. Even coffee, couldn't drink that. I was not even water. I was sipping throughout the day. Um, that was 2 weeks. We were we were eating broth, just chicken broth, and after the first week, that's we weren't eating. The second week was the same thing. We lost a lot of weight. Second week, we started slowly eating again, and it was basically canned foods we were eating. Again, noodles, uh, ravioli. Kevin just had to have ravioli. Um, but even though, like, one can of ravioli, a small one, could feed Kevin and I, and that's how little we were eating because we couldn't handle the food. But at least we were getting something in our stomach for the 2 weeks that we couldn't eat. Still drinking, sipping water the second week, so it's still bedridden. It was horrible. Muscle ache. You couldn't imagine the muscle ache, the aching bones. Um, we were in so much pain. Kevin had the aching muscles, the bones, earache, and headache. Mm, the third week, well, the second week, towards the end of that second week, my pastor came by and prayed for me. And the next day, I was out of bed. Um, the pastor's wife, Sister Damaris, uh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say her name, but nobody knows who she is. Anyways, she made us something. It was I don't know what you call it, but it came with whipped cream and Cook's raspberries. And you mix it, you put it inside this flat, kind of like pancake thingy. Anyways, Kevin and I ate that whole thing that day. Not in one sitting, but like 1 hour we'll eat one each, and then we'll sit down. Maybe hour later we'll eat another one each. So that helped us a lot. The next day I was healed. Kevin was healed too, actually, and I slowly started sitting up. Um, And that one night, I got so sick that I had to go to the emergency. Hi, Loon Loon. What you doing, Luna? Hi, baby girl. What you're doing, Lun Lun? Anyways, I got so sick that night that I couldn't hold down food, I couldn't hold down water, I couldn't hold down nothing. I take a sip of water and I throw it up. I threw up 4 times that night and went to the emergency and we sat there for an hour. Kevin got kicked out because he's supposed to be still in isolation and we didn't know that because it has been 2 weeks for him. But the hospital said he had to be in quarantine for 14 days, not 10 days like the AHS told us. So the hospital is different from the AHS. And so anyways, he got kicked out and I was sitting there and sitting there. I couldn't hold. I was getting so nauseated that I wanted to throw up. But I sat there and I asked somebody that was sitting across from me because it looked like they were going to sleep, and I go, "Excuse me, how long were you sitting here?" And there was a guy that was across from me. He said, "I've been here since 7:30." And another, the lady that was sitting next to me, she said, "I was here since 6:30." And by that time, it was 11:30 p.m. And I was like, okay, I'm not sitting here because I can't wait that many hours to see a doctor. So I came home um, and I got sick that one last time, threw up, and went to bed. Next day, I was better. I thank the Lord for that. I It was amazing. The next day was a Sunday, and I went to church Sunday evening, and yeah, it was wonderful. But anyways, that was our COVID symptoms, and Kevin's pants was almost falling off of him. It's a good way to lose weight, but it's an unhealthy and very sickening. I would never ever wish that sickness on my worst enemy. It was so terrible. Um, nobody would ever want to go through that sickness. Um, so I'm just very, very grateful. We're doing our daily activities. Kevin's back at work. I was working. I was laid off 2 days. I went to work. They told me it was really slow, which it was really slow because they were laying off workers. But when they hired me, they told me 3 to 6 months. Um, so I think it had something to do with that COVID though, because I was sick for 3 weeks, and the the employers, they can't fire you if you're home for having COVID. But I went back to work for 2 weeks and I was laid off. She said that they might bring me back though. I'm not gonna say the company's name because I enjoyed working for them. I like them. They're nice people. Nice business. And but yeah, I'm just happy to be well again and cleaning my house because wow, you can't do nothing when you're sick for 3 weeks. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye. See you in the next video, actually.